Hi everyone, it's Kim here with Card Creations by Kim.blogspot.com, and I got a Facebook message from a friend of mine who was asking if I had any thank you card sets. Long story short, I don't know if I've mentioned this in any of my videos, but I used to sell my cards in a store, but it's a long story as to why I'm not, so I'm not going to bore you with it. But what I have right now is lots of cards and other things in my inventory. So I thought just maybe I could inspire you with sharing all the things that I had made. And if you have any questions, I'm not going to go into detail about what cartridges I used or anything like that. But if you have any questions about that on any of these cards I'm about to show you, just let me know. This is a little note card set that I made. And it has the cards and envelopes. I did hand make these envelopes. Little sunflower theme, blank on the inside, and they're not regular size envelopes. I mean cards, you know, they're like little notes, so you won't be able to mail one of these. Looks like that's about a 3 3/4, 3.5, yeah, 3.5 size. And then with the envelope to match. Okay, next thing I made was this note card set. I'm going to go ahead and take my little display string off that. And, you know, this was just Recollections paper and Spellbinders die and the Recollections flower. And they're blank on the inside. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in that set. Put those back in my box here. And then I made another one similar to this, to that one that I just showed you, except there's no pink on it. And it's this one here, and I just did a border punch. I believe it was EK Success. And another die cut and a flower from Recollections. And there's 6 of them in that set. Now you can use these as blank note cards or thank you notes. So that's my idea. I'm going to let her know. Alright, here's another one. I did some embossing on this one. I've always liked this one. Just think it's pretty. It's got a border punch here, a stamp here, and some embossing. That's that. And there's 6 of them in here, I think. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, there's 6 of them in there. And the next one here, this one is one of my favorites as well. I do use these. If I need them, I just pull from my inventory. This is a stamp, and then I used a corner punch and just put some paper behind it, and just put just a little note. And there's 6 of them in there. And you know, this is just a simple thank you. These are stamped, all of them there, and I embossed the envelope. Sorry, I bumped the camera. I embossed the envelope to kind of give it a special little touch to it. These here are a little different. My grandma loves butterflies, and this reminds me of something that she would use. I actually cut these from a border that I bought, and then just put them on a single. This is not a card type, something a little different. I like the colors on this one too, the brown. And then, oh, this one here was fun to make. These are not your A2 size card. They're a little bit smaller, but these are actually okay to mail. You can mail these. It meets the minimum. What I did was just punched out the lined paper, and then I used my little thank you stamp and just stamped. Those are, you know, the little petals, and then another stamp here, and then down at the bottom I punched it and put a little strip of paper inside there. Now since I made these envelopes, instead of using envelope glue, I just put a strip of score tape, so when the person goes to mail it off, they can peel off that score tape. Now this one here I did some embossing with Core Donations paper, and I used my Tim Holtz sander on that one. And then this one is just the dotted Swiss. This one is the swirl again with the sander. And then another yellow dotted Swiss. And I went ahead and round cornered all of them. There's 4 of them in that set. And then I have a similar one using different embossing folders, but again, still the coordinations paper. So there's that one. And then I did the swirl in yellow. And then I did this real pretty blue one. And then a green one. And again, they're all embossing folders and the coordination paper. This one here is a little different. Again, I used the single, I believe. Yeah. I punched this here, and so you would write your little sentiment right there. But I liked this because the envelopes are brown. I believe I got those at Target, so I used brown envelopes. I thought that was really neat. So that's my little leopard, blingy leopard there. Here's just a basic thank you. I used a stamp here and a stamp here, and then I hand cut this, stamped a thank you, and these are just blank on the inside. There's 6 of those. Almost done. And this one here is craft cardstock. Just a note, and this is a border that typically you could use for a scrapbook page, and I went ahead and hand cut all the little sunflowers for that. Alright, now I did a display at the store that I sold my cards at that was for the breast cancer awareness, and I had made these note cards. They never sold, but this is actually a stamp, and then I went and I did Copic marker, and I put some liquid stickles. So that's all of those. Those are very pretty. I like pink. And then this one here is sort of different. You know, I used some stamps here, just saying hello, and it's like an ivory cream colored cardstock. And I call this my polka dot thank you. This is one big stamp, and I inked it up with some lavenderish purple color, and then just punched a square out and put a thank you on there. It was very simple, but sometimes people like simple things. So, right, and my last set. These again are stamped, and these are just thinking of you. And they're all pretty much the same. But, alright, so those are my note cards, my thank you card sets and all that. Alright, if you have any questions, just leave a comment and I'll get back to you. Oh, they are for sale, by the way. I know you probably all are card breakers, but if you want to purchase them, just let me know, okay? Thanks, bye.